I recently made a video essay which addressed some of the problems I have with Richard Dawkins and the way he broadly paints religion as the problem. I want to be clear because it's obvious to me that I wasn't clear in my previous essay. That I do see religion as a problem. But not all religions are a problem. Richard Dawkins broadly states religion as a problem, without any exceptions, without any stipulations on what he means when he says that. Now, if he means that all religions are problematic, then I would really require some evidence regarding what Paul Tillich has written. I would really require some evidence regarding the problems that Taoists have caused. I would really like to see some evidence for what Quakers have done to wreak havoc on the world, or for what Unitarian Universalists have done to cause problems in the world. Dawkins cannot maintain that the problem is with religion when we can still point to religions that are not problematic. Yes, there are many religions that are problematic. The problems, though, do not arise from religion. They arise from dogma, and they arise from these fundamentalist views which seek to control others. That's why in my previous essay I pointed out a number of other social constructs that attempt to control others. I brought them up not to say that Dawkins needs to address all of those, but to say that just because sometimes a social construct, or even if a social construct often causes a problem, it doesn't mean that we get rid of that construct. That's why I pointed out government, nationalism, and economics. Those have caused numerous problems and untold suffering. But Dawkins doesn't suggest we get rid of those. Meanwhile, religion is not always problematic, and not all religions are a problem. Certainly not the problems that Dawkins details in his work. And to not acknowledge that some religions are not problematic, that to me is dishonest. Either state that you mean all religions and then go and cite evidence for the tough ones, the ones that are not readily apparent. You know, I can see that a guy like Ted Haggard, is a charlatan. I can see the danger that he presents. Or the fundamentalist Muslims flying airplanes into buildings and blowing up babies and whatever else they're doing. Yeah, those are self-evident as problems. I would like Professor Dawkins to use his considerable intellect to show me what's wrong with Paul Tillich. Where does he go wrong? Because if Paul Tillich's wrong, then you know what? His argument for religion always being a problem, that then carries a lot more weight. What's wrong with Spinoza? Show me what's wrong with Spinoza. Show me the problems that Taoists have caused. Quakers, Unitarian Universalists. I mean, I don't like to keep naming these, but I'm somewhat familiar with these, so I'm relatively comfortable in saying that I don't think they've caused any problems. You can point to as many fundamentalists as you want. Yeah, fundamentalism is a problem. I'm not going to argue that it's not. I've never said that. What I've said is that religion in and of itself is not the problem. It's fundamentalism. It's dogma. And just like you wouldn't get rid of language, economics, government, and things like that that have been known to cause problems, that do cause problems, that tend to cause problems. You wouldn't get rid of them because of the good that they do. And my point is that I can show you some religions that don't cause problems. And yet Dawkins would like to paint them with the same broad brush and say that they cause the same problems as fundamentalist Christians, fundamentalist Muslims. I don't think that they are the same animal. I don't think it's the same kind of thing. And to say that because you have a problem with one, you have a problem with all, seems to me to not be rational. It seems to me that you're just assuming that they're all going to be problematic just because you've got some serious problems with these few.